Hey Linda, it's Rodrigo with Aesthetic Web Solutions, and in this video I just want to show you how to update your website. Um, I'll show you the very basics. I'm sure that's what you will end up needing. So here we go. Basically, this is the login screen. You can enter your password, which is gonna be different on the final location, but I'll email all those credentials to you. Basically, once you're logged in, this is your dashboard. This basically just summarizes all the content on your website. For now, don't worry about this. The easiest way to edit your content is simply to go back into your website. And now that you're actually logged in, you'll see this administration bar that will serve as a means of you know accessing your content in edit mode really quickly. So say you wanted to add a page inside about us. How would you do that? You go to add new page, and all you have to do is make sure you select about us as the parent page. So you just type in your content, you publish your page, and then now if I go into view page, you'll see that the page is now there and it's actually listed under about us, my new page. If I wanted to change the order the pages are displayed, all you have to do is edit this number right here. So say I wanted this to be the fourth item on the list. If I hit update, you'll see that now the list has the page at the very bottom. Now, there are some special pages on your website. For example, services have a little introductory blurb that it's only displayed on the master page. So how do you edit that? Again, WordPress is handy enough to have these little edit buttons on the editable regions. So if I click on edit, this will take me to the emotional intelligence page, and you'll see that right here, this is your main content area. Right here, you can edit all your stuff through there. If you want to maximize it, make it full screen, you can do that with this button right here, and then you can close it again by hitting the button again. Then this secondary HTML content is, in this case, your introduction to the page. Most of the time you won't even have to worry about editing this yourself, but if you saw a typo, you can change it right away here. It might be easier for me just to set it up for you, but as you can see, because everything was done this way, it'll also take a lot less time for me to do it myself. So thereby it's saving you a lot of money in the long run. You can see that I set up a featured image that accompanies that particular post. So if I go into the website and go to the main services page, this is the image that gets displayed as a thumbnail right here. Another special page that you need to be mindful about is your case studies, for example. They have two different content areas. The first one becomes the scenario, and the second one becomes the solution. So let's inspect that right now. I can simply go into edit mode for it. So I'll click on this handy edit button, and that will take me to this particular page's edit mode, and you'll see that here's the actual content and of the case study, and this is the solution. So I purposely swapped this image in preparation for this tutorial. So now we want to replace it, and I'll show you how easy it is. Basically, I'm gonna place my cursor right next to brick on the very left. Then I'm gonna hit the image manager, and then I'm gonna, because these images have already been uploaded to the website, they are already associated with this particular post. So if I want to delete them all together, I'll delete this one. All I have to do is go into the details. I can show and hide them as I please, and then I can set that as a featured image, or I can actually delete it, which is what I want to do. So I just hit continue, and now that image is no longer associated with this page, and we are going to insert this image that has already been uploaded into into the post. So all the settings are right. If I wanted to align it to the left instead, I can do that, but I want to align it to the right, and I want to display it as a thumbnail, which is a small version that it's only 100 by 75 pixels. So insert into post. Now the image is displayed right there, and if I hit the update button, you'll see that now that image is part of the case study. If I go back into my special page of case studies, you'll see that the image is right there. Now, you'll notice that there's this extra page now that I created. Now, I want to get rid of it. I want to delete it. All I have to do is go to that page, go into the edit mode of that page, and hit move to trash. Now the page is actually on the trash, and I can choose to restore it if I wanted to, or I can delete it permanently, which is what I'm going to do. You can also, begin working on a particular page and not publish it. So say for example, I wanted to create a draft of a page inside About Us. Again, I would select the parent. I would begin typing my content. And instead of publishing it immediately, I can change the status to draft and save it as a draft. So I'm gonna hit that. So now the page is actually in my administration area, but it's not actually part of the content, and I'll show you that right now. If I go back into the website, even though I already saved it as a draft, it's actually not listed under About Us. To view it, you have to go into your dashboard, view your pages, and you'll see that that page in particular is listed as a draft. If I wanted to change just particular details about the page, like the date it was published on, or the template that it's following, which you don't have to worry about, you can do it right there. But if you actually need to edit the content, you just click on the main title, and that will take you to the edit mode. If you want to preview this page, you can also hit the preview button, and that will open the page in a new tab or window, and you see what the page looks like so far. Already, so basically that's all you will be doing for the most part. Just to iron out all your typos and things like that. I'll also show you how to insert a new link. So now that we're on this particular draft page, say you wanted to insert a new link that could be to a PDF or to an image or to an external resource. Say you wanted to link to google.com. You basically just type in your text, and then you select the text that you want to link somewhere, and then you hit this link button right here. Then you can either choose to link to existing content from within your website, or you can link externally. So we want this to go to google.com. Title is not very relevant. You don't have to do it all the time, but it's just a description of where the link goes, and then you add the link, and now you'll see that this is represented on the page. Say you wanted to link to a particular PDF. So in that case, we go into the media manager, which is any of these buttons that you see on the top where it says upload and insert. We're gonna upload a new file. So we're gonna click on add an image. It doesn't really matter which one you click on. All the files get stored properly. So say I wanted to link to a particular document, and just for the demonstration purposes, I'll choose this one in particular, or I'll choose a PDF right here. Open it, and you'll see that the system will upload the document, and now this title right here will become the text that is displayed for the link. So you can name it whatever you want, my PDF. And then it'll, basically you want to link to the actual file in this case. So that links to the PDF, and then you can insert it into the post. Now you can see that the PDF link has been added right there. If I go into publish, instead of save as draft, you'll see that the page is now part of your content. So you'll see here your draft. And here's your link to Google, which we can open in a new tab. It'll go to Google. And then this other link that we added will prompt me to see the PDF that I just uploaded. So once again, if I want to edit this page, I can go into the edit mode of it, delete these two links that I don't need anymore, and update the page. And now the page won't have any links attached to it. It's that easy. Say you wanted to insert a completely different image just for illustration purposes. You click on the media manager. You select your files from your computer. So we're gonna just select a sample image. Just whichever image, doesn't matter. It's uploading from my computer. It does this little thing, and then I can choose all my properties right here. I want to say align it to the right. I want to make it medium size instead of a thumbnail, and I can just simply insert it into the post. And now the image is right there. If I update this page and preview it, you'll see that the image is now posted next to the content. Say I wanted to edit this particular image again and make it smaller. I can also do that by clicking on the image, going into the image properties, and say I wanted to make it 70% of its original size. I just hit the 70% right there, hit update, and then hit update once again to update the page. Again, if I update the working copy, you'll see that now the image is still there, it's just a little bit smaller. So we're gonna get rid of this page altogether. We're gonna go into edit mode, and we're gonna move it to the trash. And now the page is part of your trash, which you can just basically delete permanently if you wish to do so. So that will get you started. I think that's all you really need to know to edit a few typos that you may come across. Anything more complicated than adding a particular service image, you can just basically give me a shout, and I'll upload the image for you, and that image will become something like you see right here. And I'll be more than happy to help you out when I need to. Otherwise, yeah, let's just get through the rest of the edits that you need before you go live, and then we'll be able to transfer your site, no problem.